throw up. It's like a whole thing. It's like a fear. It has a name and everything.
Really?
It's called a metaphobia.
Why? What does it do for you?
I get terrified. Like, it's not even like I'm gonna throw up. Like, my heart just starts racing.
Oh,
Like,
really?
my brain associates throw up with like danger.
No.
Really?
I have a group chat with 5 other comedians where we only share puke videos.
Oh,
That is-
It's
God.
all just puking all the time.
No, that like genuinely like I tried to go to exposure therapy for it. Like,
Oh,
it's
really?
that bad. Like,
I think it's the funniest thing in the world.
no, it like genuinely like.
There's been 2 separate occasions where I've like cheered. I remember one time I was in like downtown.
No, I'm telling you, you cannot tell me these stories.
Just
You
one,
are
just
at a
one.
bar and you're like,
I was downtown Toronto. I'm walking up the street, and then this SUV, this like big fucking Escalade, pulls up on the sidewalk, and then the door swings open, and this like girl decked out. It was like 2 a.m. and all the clubs had closed, and she's like decked out. She steps out, takes 2 steps, and just like bleh, like right in front of me, and I literally went, yes, yes. I was like, that's so funny, dude.
Too many sexy ladies are underappreciated. They deserve more than a standalone goon. This looks like a job for not 1 but 2 goons. 2 goons, not 1 but 2 goons. 2 goons, 7 hours in the bathroom.
Today's episode is guest starring OnlyFans superstar who's got her family into the game, JadeTeen.
one summer I was subletting a room from someone. There was this really cute cat, Russell the cat, and they also had Goldfish, but Russell learned how to jump onto
Did Tank and mess with them?
Get the goldfish.
Yeah.
Did he eat them?
I don't remember.
Oh, that
I
would
just
be
remember
tragic.
there'd be water over there. Well, I mean, the goldfish, what if their lifeline in like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
My cat, no way. Goldfish can live up to like 3 years old. What are you
Oh,
talking
really?
about?
Well,
Yeah.
maybe it was
Isn't
2
those
weeks.
crazy like sewer goldfish that grow like gigantic?
Yeah.
Yes.
You get like a Chinese goldfish, and
Yeah,
because
because
they
they
grow,
can live. If you put them in like ocean water, they can.
they live a long time, and they grow until they die, and they get massive.
Really? They get the big.
Yeah. They get disgustingly huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on. So how did you get into the industry? What was your introduction?
I think I was like a week after I turned 18. I started OnlyFans.
Really?
Like 7 days on the dot.
So were you like waiting kind of in the wings, like you're like, I'm gonna do this?
Not at all. Everyone asked me that. I swear on everything I wasn't. It was a day of decision
A day of decision.
because I wanted to go to UCLA.
Yeah.
And out of college or out of state tuition is like $60,000.
What?
A semester?
Fuck.
No, 60,000. Yeah, well, 60,000 a year.
A year.
Year.
And I
That's
got like
crazy.
50% scholarship, but it's still like 30
Yeah,
grand.
yeah.
And like I wasn't trying to go into debt, and my parents didn't have money like that.
Yeah.
So I just opened one day, and then I like first month I made 30K.
No. And you said fuck school.
Yeah. Well, I got my 2 years like associates online.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, in business. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then you were but then after that, you were like, well, I'm just gonna keep the ball rolling.
yeah, and then I doubled, and then it was at a point where I was like,
What do I do with
Really?
all this
yeah,
money?
everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, truth be told, you know, it's so funny with companies. So you go in, they're like, oh, you have this gap between, hey, what are you, 20-something, 22?
23 now.
Okay, so let's say you wanted a job tomorrow. You're like, oh, you have this, you graduated in high school, and then you haven't, you didn't know college, and you're like, what have you been doing? And you're like, oh, I've been doing OnlyFans. They're like, oh, sorry, we can't hire you. You're like, I've made more money than your entire company. You should hire me.
You should,
right?
yeah,
Like
exactly.
that is.
I used to want to be a prosecuting attorney, but then I was like, there's no way. I feel like if I was on like in a courtroom, like everyone would just be able to like pull up my nudes, and like
Wow.
that would just ruin everything.
That might be a little bit different. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see the prosecutors.
But I own a restaurant now too.
Oh, that's
so.
sick.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about them. They said I didn't even understand what it was.
Yeah.
They-
What kind of restaurant you own?
It's called Playa. It's like a Southern Mediterranean,
Ooh.
which is like the fancy term.
Yeah,
In dumb terms, it's steakhouse with seafood.
Okay.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
But there's also bottle service, and it's like a lounge too.
Yeah.
So
It's like a cool place.
yeah,
You go there to like hang out.
like Brent
maybe-
Fias was there last night.
Who's Brett Fias?
brother, come on.
I'm sorry.
Come on, I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah,
We're idiots.
Yeah, dude. I'm
old are
33. I'm 33.
Okay, right. So you should know who he is.
How old are you?
I'm 44.
Yeah. So
Okay. All right. Well, the day before that, Future was there.
I know Future.
I know
Yeah, of
Future.
course, Future.
Who's Brett Fias?
Yeah. Who's Brett?
He's like an R&B singer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of have like a steak and seafood. So like somewhere in like Spain, a great kind of, because that's kind of the combination of foods.
I wouldn't say that. Like so I'm one of 3 owners. One of them is Greek. So
Okay.
that's
Okay,
kind of where
that-
the Mediterranean's coming from.
Yeah.
And the other's like really big into soul food. So that it was kind of like a fusion of those two.
Sick.
Ooh,
T-
okay.
top dish.
Yeah.
What is the top dish there?
Oh, probably like lobster mac and cheese.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
with like
me
a
up.
whole lobster tail, it's hitting.
Really? And
Yeah.
you put the actual lobster tail on the mac.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've
Nah,
seen
it's hit.
some. Nice.
Yeah. Right on.
So it's the place to be in Miami.
If you enjoy twerking on a table at 2 a.m. and eating good food, yes.
That's
I mean,
good.
but all that stuff sounds great. That's very
Yeah,
up.
it's definitely a specific crowd. Like every time I go there, I'm the only white person, which is cool. I fuck with
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I mean, you don't look white.
it. I'm half like this half standardly white,
Yes.
and then a quarter Italian, a quarter Mexican.
Okay. Because I would just have guessed Latina.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought
sort
that
of
too.
Right out
I'm
the
like
gate. Yeah.
a little Mexican,
Okay, a little Mexican.
a quarter.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
look like
Not
you
enough
could
to
be.
like actually say it.
I would say 3/4,
that's like the people that are like, I'm like 5% black.
and you're like, yeah, that doesn't count here.
What do you think blew you up on OnlyFans then?
Reddit.
Oh,
Really? What was it?
Which subreddit? Yeah.
So-
Which subreddit are you? Cooking?
Okay.
And how did you know to do that?
Okay, so it was this guy I was dating at the time. He was like genius, like super autistic genius, right? And he like spent all day like looking at like sports betting and all that on Reddit. And I think the reason why Reddit is the best opportunity for porn marketing because the men go there like to fall in love with a specific girl, right? Because otherwise they would just go to Pornhub.
Yeah.
But they go on Reddit to type in like their exact like what they were interested in. Like now I'm on birth control, so it's a lot bigger. But I used to do really good in like small tit threads, or like there was one called like college girls, college sluts, or like 2000.
College sluts.
Yeah, 2000s girls.
Oh, interesting.
So like you have like a 2000s vibe.
Yeah, and like I hit really hard because I looked underage, and a lot of men are into that.
Oh yeah, you get the creeps.
And even
yeah.
the ones that aren't into that, like, stop and look at it long enough to be like, wait, is this girl even old enough to be doing this?
Oh,
Which
okay,
just
yeah.
brought me more traffic.
Yeah.
But Reddit's what was I gonna say? This is a long day for me. To their
flagging.
credit, they because
Well, I hope they're all flagging it. All platforms.
no, if you are like because that's a thing I always say. Like I don't want to fucking click on something and then it goes to a Reddit GIF and it's fucking something that's illegal and then now it's on my
No,
fucking...
yeah, so then, you know how girls, like, on OnlyFans lie about their age? To say
No,
they're
I
younger.
didn't know this.
A lot of girls will say they're younger on OnlyFans because it's more desirable.
Oh, you
yeah.
mean they'll be older?
Yeah, and they'll say they're younger.
Okay,
They'll
yeah.
say they're, like, 5 years younger than they actually are.
Yeah, even the pigs in their 60s are saying they're fucking younger. I'm like, you ain't fucking younger,
So
bitch.
I got hit from both ends. I had people being like, you're definitely 15. I was not. I was 18. And then I had people being like, this bitch ain't 18. She's 25.
really?
Yeah,
Like,
okay, yeah.
And I got both of that. But obviously, like, I read it, temporarily deleted my account, and I submitted my ID and passport.
Yeah.
And I was like, I swear, like, I'm over 18. Like, you
Yeah.
can look me up, do whatever you want. And they brought it back. So yeah, it was like a whole thing. But Reddit definitely blew me up. I didn't open an Instagram or Twitter or anything like that until like 3 years in.
Really? So you went from so basically you got this idea from autistic guy.
Reddit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would he tell you where to post? He's like, this is
Yeah,
this
he's
is great. Oh,
brilliant.
This is great.
Well, we like did a lot of research too. We did like, you know, a bunch of research on like the most active subreddits and then like for like my type of body. And then that's also why it works so well, because if a guy's scrolling on Instagram and say he doesn't like blonde girls and you're blonde, it's not gonna benefit you at all.
Yeah.
And he sees
Yeah.
you.
You're going to the source.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's this thread called Real Girls, which they were like real specific about. Like it had to be like unedited, like no girls with like boob jobs or like filter or like anything done.
No work done or anything. Yeah.
And I used to hit off really big in those threads. But like if I had a Reddit post go viral, like I would be bringing in like near 20K a day off.
No.
Just that. Yeah.
Just of a viral. And what was the viral on Reddit? How many likes? How many?
Yeah, upvotes. What are we talking
So
about?
okay, upvotes like 10,000.
10,000
Wow.
upvotes, and you got, dude, I got fucking 15,000 upvotes on a stand-up video. Didn't
But
get 20K a day.
Were you naked?
No.
Maybe you should try that.
So
Yeah.
10,000 upvotes gets you 20,000.
Well, it was a really good photo. I mean, like it all just
Yeah.
lined up perfectly. You go to my page, like I had the
And
key,
that's
the
a
call to
recur-
action, like all that.
Yeah.
And that's a, out of that, let's just say how many people signed up, 10%, 15% keep on going.
Yeah, I had like a statistic way back when. This was like 2 years ago, and I haven't tracked it since. Where it was like the average amount that each of my fans was spending was like $18 a month.
Wow.
Which my highest fan count was 26,000 fans. They were all paid. Like some
Yeah.
fans have
26,000
all paid
fans.
fans.
What was this?
This was a while ago. It was like 2023.
Was that when you're like, oh my god, like I would fucking.
It blew up so fast. Like I'm telling you, okay, my first month. So I'm trying to keep it on the low. Like I'm trying to again go to college. Like I
Yeah.
wanted to be
Yeah.
a prosecuting attorney. First month I made 30K, and Reddit's my only traffic at that point. And my stepbrother found me on Reddit.
No.
Oh, I'm so serious. Real
Was
story.
he DM'd you?
No, he told my mom.
Okay.
Totally.
He told the whole family.
Yeah.
So it came out really quickly.
Oh, it was so funny.
I mean, shit. I don't know. You might have, but
He ratted you out.
yeah, it's the whole family.
What's he supposed to do? I mean, I guess he could have come to you personally.
And
and
say,
like,
hey, man, I'm
what
not
do you
gonna
do?
like. I would go, hey, I found you.
It was an awkward situation, and the whole time, like, apparently, like, I think I was on like a 6-hour flight from like Miami to
How
LA.
old was he, your stepbrother?
He would have
older
been
or
like
younger?
23.
And,
Okay, it was
and what month in?
1 month in. This is
You
the
did,
first
was,
month.
was your response, yo, stepbro stroking his dick on our fucking reel, our 2000s, stepbro's got a little
Bro.
fucking skeleton in his closet and a little coconut oil in his side drawer, beating his meat.
It was bad. The whole thing was bad because, like, then I'm on this plane for 6 hours. I don't have service. My mom's blowing me the fuck up about it.
No,
Yeah, fast forward. Now my mom does OnlyFans with me.
no.
Jeez.
She does. My
Wow.
real mom. Everyone doesn't believe that it's my real mom because, again, everyone does that fake mom and daughter shit. But, like, I've just recently pulled out, like, our childhood photos. I can, like, show you them.
So wait, so you do it with her? I thought OnlyFans is like very particular on.
We don't
like,
fuck each other.
Oh, okay.
But, like, we'll, like, sit as close as you two.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's kosher with OF.
Should be.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. Wow.
As of now.
As of now, yeah.
That's crazy.
Because I know they have lots of rules. Like you can't do any sort of like piss or shit content.
No,
on
but you can
OnlyFans.
do semen.
You can do semen,
And you
yeah.
can do squirting.
Yeah, you can do squirting.
But
Yeah.
the squirt can't be too yellow.
You can't be too yellow.
You gotta
no,
be
no,
very
no.
hydrated.
And it has, and also where you're
Pedialyte,
doing
baby.
it. Because what's her name? Fucking Joanna told me that she was making squirting videos in the bathroom and in the bathtub because she's like, oh, it's just easier cleanup, right? I don't want to do it in my living room where I gotta break out the mop. So, but because when she was shooting the videos, you could see a toilet in the background,
Yeah.
it started getting flagged
flagged
because they're
all
like,
that.
oh, it's piss content. Yeah.
There was
yeah.
one time I was like on a live and they're like really bad with like blood too.
Yeah.
And I thought I started my period and I said something about it. I didn't. Turns out I didn't. So I continued the whole show and they almost banned my account over it.
No.
And I'm like, yo, I can't even help that.
Yeah.
Like, what
So
the hell?
So that is that's
Yeah.
crazy. When you did the introduction with the mother, did that get crazy?
Yeah, it went, well, I mean, again, there's like 50-50 people who don't believe it. So
Yeah.
for those people, they probably are just like, this is another porn acting situation. But for the people who did believe it, there was a lot of people who liked it. Like, her account made like, I think 25K the first month too.
No.
When I introduced her. Cause, yeah.
We're stepbro now.
I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Really?
I mean,
So after he ratted you out, you're like, we're done.
we're like never really that close.
Right.
So it was like, like we didn't grow up in the same house, so it was
Okay.
just like, you know, we talk like
So-
once a year at Christmas.
And you're being smart with your money. Like you bought this restaurant.
Yeah,
like
I'm trying. I've definitely like bought stupid things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you're
What's the
fucking
worst?
23 years old and you're making. How much are you making a month right now? If you want to say, you don't have to put your numbers.
Yeah,
in
you don't
there,
have to.
Like
Enough.
300.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah.
So the that's incredible.
Yeah, good.
I've definitely been dumb with my money though.
It's
For
like
sure.
what?
Yeah.
So,
Like okay, so I started making stupid money at 18.
yeah. Were you so?
This is
Were you like
crazy.
after the second month? So you went. You said from 30 to 60. So
yeah,
that's
and then I went to 90, then I went to 120.
So
and
tell
then
me.
I was like-
Okay, so we're at 90K 3 months in.
Okay, my whole family knows about it.
90. It's about 150 actually 3 months in because it's 30, 60.
It was like 130. That's
Okay.
what I was a little.
So we got 130,
Okay.
and we keep it on OnlyFans, or we cash out. Like
Oh no, I've been cashing out because I'd heard. I always cash out.
Yeah.
You always should because I've
So-
heard that OnlyFans, if they ban your account, they keep all the money.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you
yeah.
have to cash out.
so you cash out
cash
every
out,
7 days,
Yes.
and then you have this like 3 months ago you didn't have any money.
Yeah.
And so, what's the first thing that you go buy? You're like, yo, what the fuck? I'm rich, bitch. Did you say that? Did you tell anyone? Did
trying
you
to-
call your friends and say, yo, I'm
So
rich,
okay, I
bitch?
told my family. My mom already found out. I had to tell my dad because I felt like he was like giving me money for like stuff weekly, and like I was like, I feel bad. Like
I don't need it anymore.
So like I tried to be like, you don't need it, and he was like, you need to eat, and I was like, oh, I'm eating. So
We're eating.
I like got him drunk as fuck one night and told him,
And he was cool.
well, this is where things went south.
Oh, interesting.
So then he asks me for a loan for his girlfriend's BBL.
Whoa! Wait! Whoa! So
Yeah.
you tell him you're on OnlyFans. And you go, yo,
I need a little money.
I need a.
He said, my bitch needs her body done.
I need a bitch with a fat ass.
Yes. So she goes and gets a BBL, which I'm telling her, I'm like, listen, I'm like, if you go get a BBL, do whatever you want, go to a good doctor, because that's like such an invasive surgery.
It's very dangerous.
She doesn't
too.
listen to me.
Yeah.
She goes to this doctor in Seattle. Like, never heard of him. First off, like, you need to travel like LA, Miami, Texas, like big places.
I
for
heard
surgery.
Texas has some amazing doctors.
Yeah, for sure. Jung, he's like the most viral.
Really?
But she goes to this doctor in Seattle who tells her that she can sit down the first day. And like anyone who knows anything about BBLs, you can't sit down for like 2 months after surgery.
Yeah.
No.
It's brutal, dude.
So she sits down on first day. Like now it's like 5 years later and her body's still like having complications with it
No.
because it was like infected in this whole big thing.
Yeah, I heard the back can get really dangerous.
It's
Yeah.
super, super dangerous. People die from it all the time.
Right.
And it's like so unnecessary. And sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of times they look ass.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If it's a lot of like if the legs don't match up, it's
Yeah,
really ugly.
yeah. And they're like skinny legs and it goes like, bloop. Yeah.
Corey Holcomb, the comedian.
Yeah.
It'd just be like sagging.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had that. He goes, "You ever fuck a fat bitch?" His Atlanta guy goes, "You ever fuck a fat bitch who got regular person legs, and then afterwards you watch her walk to the bathroom, and you're like, oh god damn, what did I just?" It was so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah,
A lot of
it's
them
got
look
to
like that
match.
though. But yeah, it was that whole situation. That was like the start of the spiel. And then Christmas rolls around and he's like, can I have 8,000 so I can get my abs done?
Well,
and I'm like, first off, you're like 50 years old.
Yeah.
Like, brother, get it together. But yeah, it was. So I have very different relationships with each of my parents about the whole situation.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
either of them were upset by it.
But one was like, give me money. One was like, can I make some money?
Yeah.
Do you feel weird now? Like, it's a weird thing to, like, when relationships become financial. Isn't that weird? Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. We're like not that
friendships-
close anymore.
No, but even like friendships, is that weird? Are there people in your life you're like, like you kind of like?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought that I like. There's always the thing where people are like, they think you change once you have money, but a
Other
lot of
people
times,
change.
it's that, or it's like, well, damn, maybe I realized like you weren't a good friend to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely separated myself from a lot of people. I moved to Miami the first year during COVID,
Where were you before?
Seattle.
Okay.
And Miami was open.
Yeah. And no, it was like, so I think so I started before my high school graduation because I turned 18 in April, started May 1st. And it was COVID time, so school was shut down, right? But again, I went viral very fast. So like my nudes are leaked around the school in weeks.
Did that bother you?
because we all had to meet up for graduation, it was like an awkward situation because it's like you don't see people for a really long time because of COVID, and then everyone's like, and like I went to a private school.
Yeah.
So this was like not like, it was like scandalous to have sex in high school.
But
at, like,
by the time of graduation, you're mega star.
yeah. So it was definitely like uncomfortable, but it was like also like a, what do you call that when you like, we had to keep like 6 feet of distance because of COVID.
What was it? Separation.
Spatial.
But you didn't have guys like, I would have been like,
I mean,
like I would do that. I'm like, I'm a big pointer, and then they give you a thumbs up. Like,
no, I don't think they were doing that yet. There was like this scandalous like
even
thing
with the
going
guys.
on. Well, I mean, I think they're definitely like that, but I think in the moment it was just so like, again, I went to a private school, like this shit's unheard of. Like people don't lose their virginity until they're like past college.
Really?
With like where I grew
What the
up.
fuck? Where was it? What city?
It was like below Seattle.
Okay. So
Olympia or some shit like
Tacoma.
that? Tacoma.
Tacoma.
Oh, I've been to Tacoma a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I went to this, like, Christian, it was very scandalous. Everyone was, like, stunned. My, like, friends' parents were like, you can't hang out with her anymore.
No, really?
We're all, like, 18 years old.
Are you friends with any of those chicks? Like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they don't give a fuck. We're
Yeah.
all, and their parents love me now, so
Yeah.
I feel like everyone just gets over it.
I mean, dude, look at you. You're fucking cooking on OF, and you own a restaurant. It's my
Yeah.
dream kind of thing to have a little place.
Yeah,
I'm about to open a second one.
Really?
And
Same
win-win.
kind of thing? Another playa or a different?
No, it's a
vibe?
different one. It's going to be another steakhouse, but different vibe.
And so, what OF wise, are you going to be like, well, I'm going to do this until it stops bringing me money, or are you going to be like, well, I'll invest in these businesses, and then when those can supplement me the same amount of money, I'll get out of OF.
I think I'm probably going to do OnlyFans for as long as I can.
Yeah.
Why
It's like
not?
the money's crazy.
At least, like, if I can make it passive.
Yeah.
I'll probably stop, like, making content every day at some point.
Yeah.
Well, I have a couple friends, and we know a couple people that, you know, they were doing one thing one time, and now they're just doing kind of like softcore stuff.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I'll probably move to, because I'm not doing anything
No
soft
one girl who
now.
makes like millions on OnlyFans. Not a month, but like in total, she's made millions
Yeah.
of dollars, and she just shows her boobs, but she has huge
Yes.
boobs.
You don't even need to have huge boobs.
No, yeah.
Do you know the market for women with small boobs?
Yeah.
There's like, again on Reddit, there's like a whole thread called like ghost nipples. Specifically, or like puffy puffers or whatever, like specifically
I like a
targeted
puffy
towards
nipple,
like
yeah.
the puffy nipples,
Yeah.
or like the nipples that are like so like clear.
Clear that you can
Like,
barely
it's just-
tell the difference.
And
yeah.
they're like so viral. Like you
Yeah.
can go viral for anything.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the more niche something becomes, the bigger it can become
Yeah.
if you're at the top of it.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
that's I think that's why I became so successful, was because I was taking the photos specifically for each of those subreddits.
Yeah, and you were catering. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a smart move.
And then I hit to the top of like all of them on a day. I was like at the top of like 10 subreddits.
Yeah.
Wow. And
Right
that
on.
was just. Do you remember the one biggest month?
My highest month
Yeah.
on OnlyFans was like 400.
Wow. What was that? You know, so when I had on the only equivalent in terms of like views, I had a month where I did 80 million views on Instagram, which made me no money.
That's yeah. Instagram, you gotta use it as a funnel.
No, I use it as a funnel.
Yeah.
But we don't have the same kind of funnel. Like
Yeah.
we're like, I'm not doing any like dick out on camera kind of stuff.
They're more interested in like
the
butts.
Well, I
for
mean,
men.
well, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing
We're
anything.
just comics.
Yeah, we're just comics. So, like, we love working with OnlyFans creators
I love
and
it.
sketches and, like, the world of it we love. But our goal is always to move people towards, like, the stand-up content.
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
make.
for
And that's
sure.
always been, our
But
stuff.
there is like an ego thing. Like I chat with Lily Phillips once in a while, and like there's like a couple of my buddies know, and they're like, "Yo, come on." I'm like, "Yeah, it's amazing." You know, it's just like better than like.
No, for sure.
It does get...
I mean, same with the reverse, when it's like, as a girl, like, to think about all the people that hit you up on a daily basis.
Oh,
is it
yeah.
crazy?
Do you have any crazy... I mean, I don't know if you want to put anyone on blast,
blast.
but yeah. Do you
But is there blast-worthy names?
Yes, so much so.
Are you? Does that? And you go? How does this? Do they sneak into your DM? So they follow you, or do they DM you? Some don't follow you.
Most of them don't follow me, because probably I'm guessing most of them, like, even if they don't have like girlfriends, they probably have like a main bitch somewhere.
So when
Yeah.
they'll DM you, and it goes even if it's famous, because it doesn't go in the primary.
No, it'll go into the, and I check my like backup DMs all the time, just because like girls will hit me up to collab or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
So yeah,
there's been a couple like where you go, oh my god.
And it's, bro, I could say so much right now.
Say so much without names.
Okay, when I was 18,
Fuck yeah.
I filmed a sex tape with a very famous rapper.
Really?
That also kind of blew me up.
Oh, so that got out.
Yeah, he was doing OnlyFans at the time.
Oh, okay.
He stopped doing OnlyFans, so it was like a known thing.
Oh,
Like,
so
it's not
I mean,
like-
can you say it?
Yeah, Tyga.
Oh, you shot a sex tape with Tyga.
Yeah, but
okay.
it was like now. Yeah, that's the thing of the past. I can't say it. Yo, I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you do get DMs.
For sure. And like, I also meet a lot of people at my restaurant who will like say things or like propose requests.
Yeah.
That are just like, wow, like.
Oh, she
you
owns
do
this
that
place, yeah.
for like no, like the requests that like I would get from a man who's like married with children and a big name.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of them like really don't even try to hide it, and it's like, damn, like you could get blasted very easily.
Like what are they asking to get pegged? Are they asking?
So another famous rapper wanted me to, well, I might have done it, but a threesome with him and a trans girl, where he was getting fucked the whole time.
And what were you doing?
He was also fucking me.
So the trans is fucking him, and then he's fucking you.
Yes.
So it's like it's plugging a plug into a plug.
Yes.
Okay.
I was under an NDA for that one, but I went away.
The NDA expired.
Yeah.
Well, don't say his name
I'm
because
not gonna do
yeah.
that. No.
You know, I actually do. So here's my kind of thing. I don't like people getting put on blast if they don't want to be put on blast.
Yeah, I don't like doing
No,
that.
I'm not saying you. I actually I respect.
And you put someone on blast if they're being a piece of shit or they're doing something wrong.
I'll tell a story, but I don't like dropping
No, this guy
names.
was.
No.
I mean, he's into whatever he's into.
Exactly.
Also, and that's the thing too. I kind of feel bad for a lot of people because I don't think it's fair that you get judged by what you're into as long as like everyone's like cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like men, well, in that sense, men get judged a lot harsher than
No, that's what I'm saying. Like if it's legal and shit like that, I don't think
women only get judged if they're a whore, which no one judges a man for being a whore.
No,
But
a man is
the
praised
men
for being
get
a whore.
judged for like all of the like things that people consider like to be gay.
Yeah.
Or like,
And
you know,
women don't get
Oh,
judged
I know
for
that.
like ass eating.
What's that?
Have you guys ever gotten your ass eaten?
Yeah, I've had my
Of
ass eaten.
course.
Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
rate it?
What would I see? Here's the thing about getting my ass ate is I've never been like, oh yeah, this feels so good, and I've never requested to get my ass ate. Every time I've had my ass ate, a chick is like, I want to eat your
It
ass.
sounds like this has happened a lot.
It's happened at least a dozen times.
I've had a guy eat my ass.
Are you gay?
He does gay stuff.
That gay stuff. I
Like
wouldn't.
bi?
Yeah, I wouldn't let a woman eat my ass though.
Why?
I don't know. It's fucking.
It's unfair to her.
Yeah. I don't know. Even if I have a clean ass, I don't know.
I like eating ass.
Yeah.
But yes, they request to eat the ass, and then I'm like, I'm kind of doing it for you because you want to eat my ass.
No, but I have more fun with the guys who like I have to like. That sounds horrible. But
What, like you gotta wrestle them
I
down.
have to like coerce him.
Oh yeah, you want them to
kinda
be a
fun.
little reluctant.
Yeah.
No, because it's like always fun like convincing like a macho man to
To like let you eat his
to like
ass.
spread his legs, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
they're like, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not.
Yeah. You want to break him down.
Yeah.
Is that why you like it? It's a power.
Kinda.
Yeah.
For sure, because I feel like a man who's against it like would never forget a girl who did it.
Right.
Like it's one thing if like it's like a regular like a dozen times these girls.
All
put on
right,
there.
whatever, eat my ass.
But like if a man's like no,
Yeah.
and then like he allows it, you're gonna be on his mind.
Interesting.
yeah.
For sure.
And then maybe he does like it after. Yeah. But it kind of feels like a dog licking your hand. That's what I would say.
I mean, I've had different responses from.
I've had it
different
where it
people.
felt good. I like the tongue on the taint underneath the nuts.
Yeah, the tongue. I'm not a big ball play guy. I don't like.
I don't like balls played.
But like
I
the
don't like
taint,
balls either.
kinda. But yeah,
I would
no.
rather eat a guy's ass than suck a
Yeah,
guy's balls.
I agree
Yeah.
with you.
Well, yeah, no. And the thing about girls sucking balls is they come at it so aggressive. Girls will like
Yeah.
suck your balls like crazy,
I
and
know,
you're like,
that
whoa,
is,
whoa,
like,
whoa.
The
My balls
least
like your fucking
attractive.
cliff.
the least attractive part of a body.
Balls? Yeah,
it's,
probably.
they really
like
made
it's
it.
like, I don't know, balls and like your elbow.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's like those are like
Not
It's
just
also
like
made of the same skin.
a
Yeah,
It's like
saggy
the
ass.
same kind
yeah,
of
it's very testicle-esque.
Yeah, very testicle.
This is called your
Except for you
by
have
the
like
way.
long ass hairs coming out of
Yeah,
them.
it's
Yeah,
hair.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's always hard to shave your balls. Like,
I can imagine.
completely.
No,
I don't.
I feel like shaving balls would be a lot harder than shaving.
Dude.
Sometimes you'll find like this random one long hair like sticking out of a shoulder blade.
Yeah.
That's all of my balls.
Can you rate it?
What's that?
Can you rate it?
Yeah. So I like.
It'd be like braiding a baby's hair.
I kind of like not like I'll kind of manscape for like so it's. But also like if I could, I kind of like I would like how probably whatever cavemen did.
I pube it out.
I would like it really bushy.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like the issue with that is they shed. And then you go pee.
Shed?
No.
We're not
Well, I guess
shedding.
you're not sitting down when you're peeing.
No.
No.
You
No,
just
I've definitely seen like a man's pubes on a public toilet.
really.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it
that-
could have been a woman.
Yeah.
Well, a guy could be also when you scratch your if it gets
Yeah.
itchy, then the hair will come.
But
But
yeah,
you
we're
can
usually
definitely like
standing far
tell
away.
the difference between pubes and
Oh
Like what?
yeah.
like leg hair. Like,
Oh
you can tell
yeah.
the-
Yeah,
Pubes are
even-
coarse and thick.
Yeah, they have just a distinct. Sometimes I actually like it. I'll get like one hair coming out of my sideburns.
Yeah.
It's like a pupe hair. Like I think it grew in the wrong place, and I feel it. I can feel it like daggering in. I'm like, this is
You're
amazing.
gross.
No, it's my head.
Yeah,
What can I
that's
say?
so funny.
My head just has like this. It will have this one, and then I'll rip it out, and I go, "Oh my god!" It's like exactly. Yeah.
Are you like a pain freak?
I like and I hate pain. It's a weird thing. I don't know.
I don't like throw up.
No, I don't like. Yeah, there's a second person today who told us that.
Yeah, there's a lot of puke haters out there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
Who's
puke
the other one?
is hilarious. Was it Joanna who hates puke?
No, Molly.
Molly hates
It's like
puke.
a whole thing. It's like a fear. It has a name and everything.
Really?
It's called a metaphobia.
Why? What does it do for you?
I get terrified. Like it's not even like I'm gonna throw up. Like my heart just starts racing. Like
Oh, really?
my brain associates throw up with like danger.
No.
Really?
I have a group chat with 5 other comedians where we only share puke videos.
Oh
That
my
is-
It's
God.
all just puking all the time.
No, that like genuinely like would. I tried to go to exposure therapy for it. Like
Oh,
it's
really?
that bad. Like
I used to get grossed out by it, and then sometimes I like when I see other people how gross that. Like I'm uncomfortable, but I know how uncomfortable I used to get.
Yeah.
So I kind of take pride and joy when like if I saw you or who else go, oh, I would be like, yeah.
See, I think it's the funniest thing in the world.
no, it like genuinely like.
There's been 2 separate occasions where I've like cheered. I remember one time I was in like downtown.
No, I really, bro. I'm telling you, you cannot tell me these stories.
Just
You
one,
are
just
at a
one.
bar and you're like,
I was downtown Toronto. I'm walking up the street, and then this SUV, this like big fucking Escalade, pulls up on the sidewalk. And then the door swings open, and this like girl decked out. It was like 2 a.m. All the clubs had closed, and she's like decked out. She steps out, takes 2 steps, and just like bleh, like right in front of me. And I literally went, yes, yes. I was like, that's so funny, dude. Like you're so like I'm so pretty, and you're like, bleh.
I had that.
And she just appeared. It's
Yeah.
great.
I do like the cheering at people's misfortune when it's not.
Yes.
I once saw a woman waitress carrying a tray of drinks, and it's one spilled, and then they all spilled,
done, yeah.
and then it goes everywhere. Glasses are breaking. And the people start clapping, and she starts crying, and I go, yeah, baby! The misfortune of
Y'all are
some
horrible.
people. But not where it's like you fall and break your hip, but like
That's
we're-
just like, yeah.
you just get over it, right? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
You gotta kind of eat it. She's probably like, I'm gonna get fired.
You lost me
No,
with that
I-
puke story, bro.
Really?
Ugh.
Yeah,
That's
puke's
great.
funny, dude. Puke's so funny. What do you find funny then?
Yeah. What is funny? Okay, so here's my thing about women. Here,
Let's hear it.
strap in. No, here's my thing. I am what annoys me the most, and I'll tell you. So we'll take you to like the comedy club realm. The people who get most upset at comedy clubs will be women.
For sure.
Yeah.
Women get offended by everything.
Yeah.
Guys.
I don't get offended. I just get disturbed.
No, not you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow up with this. I don't actually. You're super cool. I like this.
Thank you.
The whole vibe has
Thanks.
been fucking great. Everyone today. But the one thing is why like the classy. I'm too good. You know that this is the only hate. I love Miami. I actually the first time I came here this year, I was like, ugh. And then every time I come back, I'm like, yo, this place rocks.
Yeah, it's a
but
good
only
spot.
in 2 to 3 days for me, right? Because I
Yeah.
don't have enough money. But if I was rich, I'd be here more often. But there are some like people here that you can just tell they just don't have a fucking sense of humor. They take it all too serious.
I'm surprised that would be Miami because I feel like so many people in Miami are like very, very, very conservative and are the people who be like calling everyone snowflakes.
Well, right. And a lot of these same conservatives who do call people snowflakes
Get
are
offended?
also like,
They're if you joke about their stuff, they're just as
Oh,
like you
you're
can't
right.
make
or
jokes about that.
sexually inappropriate
Yeah.
stuff.
You're right. That
Yeah, and they're like, but even like a 20. So think of this. Think of these 23-year-old hot chicks that go out clubbing together and like come like balding guy like cracking jokes and ugh, like that vibe. What do you
Yeah.
think that is? Like where they take it so serious and like everything. Like don't you?
I feel like the younger crowd shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, I feel
Normally,
like
if you think of the weird people, I would think. Sorry, I cannot say that. That's so offensive.
What were you gonna
Or, like,
say?
Well, either the older crowd or like the dog people, like the
Dog people.
you know like people that like think they're dogs.
Oh, you're talking about like weird, like weirdos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but there's
like furries and stuff.
Yeah, like in that whole
I've got some friends. I shouldn't say friends. I got fans who are furries.
No,
And
I'm not. But I'm saying like the people who literally think that they are the animal.
Well,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like not that they dress up for funsies. Like
Yeah.
it's more of like a. Like you think that they think that they're
Yeah, well,
reincarnated as a bug,
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't be fans of what we do.
and they like would want that, and the bug pronouns to be like recognized.
Yeah, the bug pronouns. Yeah, we're doing a lot of bug pronouns over here.
Yeah, we don't. I assume not a lot of those bug pronouns.
are being listened to. I do. Although on my other podcast, I have like 0.3% of people who listen are unidentified, and then I have 0.1% non-binary.
Yeah, I accidentally selected on Instagram when Nick logged into my Instagram for the first time. I accidentally selected like prefer not to share my gender, which like
Yeah.
was a total accident.
Oh yeah.
He like sent me a screenshot and was like, "Is there something I'm not knowing?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here?" But are you guys like, is your humor like do you make like offensive jokes? I feel like
Yeah.
most comedians do.
I mean, it depends on who you are. I don't really talk about like politics or I have a couple race jokes.
Like most
but
comedians do like race jokes, fat jokes,
I'm more like
sex jokes.
sex and stuff.
Sex.
Yeah.
I like fat jokes.
I don't know
like
if I have any fat jokes. Do you have fat jokes?
I like calling women pigs, but in like a playful manner. I like.
I don't know if that's ever playful.
I like calling women
I
pigs
do.
in a
I don't know
playful
why.
manner.
It makes me so happy.
That's a
Just to-
t-shirt, dude. I like calling women pigs in a
horrible.
playful manner.
I just like it.
Is that like a weird
I
kink?
don't know. There's something like when you call a chick a pig and also call a chick a faggot. They get so upset.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel like faggot doesn't do anything.
No, a lot of women get upset. If you're like serious, like if you told a hot chick, you just walked up to her, you're a faggot. She gets so mad.
Well, I guess it's,
You went to a stranger.
I'd be more offended that a stranger was talking to me than the faggot part.
You walk up to this
Because it's like, why are you walking up to a stranger?
I don't know.
I didn't know
her
it's so
slur.
weird. Like you could get shot for that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Oh.
You know, like, everyone always Miami. Like, you can get shot. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah,
No,
no,
for real.
they shoot you out
I
here.
think
they
you
do.
can.
Yeah.
And in Texas too, for sure.
Texas, yeah, and Miami, yeah. We were talking about it with Nick. They have the stand your ground laws out
Yeah.
here.
I was
yeah.
wondering, does that count if you're being robbed? Do you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
think
can
so.
shoot the fuck out
You
of
can
someone.
kill
being-
someone if they like go to steal your purse.
Oh, I
like
think
even if your
so.
life's not in danger.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules are.
But it's like, what if it's not in your house?
Don't ask two.
Like, what if you're like in a restaurant and
Oh.
someone goes to like
Is that-
steal your purse?
I
Don't
know.
ask two comedian
Yeah.
podcasters.
Producer, yeah, you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You
Yeah.
can kill
If
someone.
somebody attacks you or tries to take any of your personal property, that's considered an attack. So you can stand your ground, shoot them.
Wow.
Really?
Okay, there you go.
So is
I was
that
thinking about that the other day at the gas station because I'm like, I left the door open. I'm like, if someone steals my purse right now, I'm gonna have to shoot them.
is that a big thing in Florida? Is there a lot of like gun right now?
Yeah.
Really?
I wouldn't say there's a lot of gun violence. I wouldn't say
no.
that.
Well, it's not so much as a lot of gun violence. It's actually a lot less gun violence.
Yeah.
Before there used to be a lot, then they said no, everybody can have a gun, and it's super easy to get you concealed.
I carry a
You need
gun.
a license now to get you concealed.
And you
then-
can shoot
and then-
anyone who threatens you.
Absolutely, and then everything chilled out.
So
I have the
Everyone's
cutest
like, yo.
pink gun.
Everyone's just
It's
fucking
like this
hanging
big.
around.
well, you want to know something crazy though too?
What?
Like they say in Houston, there's a lot of like road rage, gun rage right now.
Oh yeah, I try to stay away from that just because even if someone else like
Yeah.
will just avoid that at all. It's
No, but
because
they say
people
that's
really
a-
do be shooting people
Really?
for sure. But I wouldn't. Houston, it's something my parents always taught me. Like, yo, don't engage in road rage no matter what, just because someone might have a gun and shoot.
Yeah,
you.
they say like in
They
Houston,
do that.
like don't even. A lot of people now have like the dashboard cams, or like don't even honk at people. They
No,
say
for sure.
It's getting really
Because
bad
you
at
can
it.
just like honk at the wrong person and get shot.
Here, do you think that here too, or not?
No, I mean I don't.
South Beach, like Miami, seems chill.
But also, like, you never know who you're gonna run into,
Yeah.
so I try to avoid road rage just because it causes unnecessary.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
Like even just honking at people, it's like I'm just like
Yeah, it's not
move on.
necessary.
Unless they're like falling asleep or like not going at a stoplight, then I'll honk.
No, the horn should be a defense mechanism,
Yeah.
not an offensive mechanism, and
Yeah.
I think that's what like it's become. You know, as great as America is, you know, there is kind of like a thing. It's like this is one of the great, arguably, like I love it here. I don't want to be anywhere else. The greatest country in America, and now with all the freedoms,
The
and
greatest country in America.
the greatest country in the world. Sorry, I'm tired. But with all the freedoms and everything, you know, you also have to have, you know, there have to be like negative offsets to to all the good. You have to have like something that
Some people are
counters
going to
that.
ruin it for the
But
rest
even
of
like
us.
guns aside, say no one had a gun. There's always gonna be like a
No,
road
that's-
rage
of course,
situation where
yes.
someone will just stab someone.
Right. Yes. Well, look at the UK. They're saying it's really dangerous right now. No one has guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
People
feel
find a
safe
way.
knowing that everywhere I go, I have my gun.
Yeah.
However, I might be too scared to shoot it, but like at least I
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah. I mean, just pulling it out.
Yeah.
People go like, whoa.
My little
whoa.
pink gun. I'm like,
Is it pink?
yeah, it is.
No.
It's hot pink. Yeah, it is.
Maybe
so
don't.
And it's tiny. It's literally like this big.
No, I mean, hey,
That shit could kill someone.
you know, I don't own a gun, and I don't want, you know.
You
I
probably
want-
should.
Oh, I do. I want to own a gun.
Really?
Should.
Yeah. I don't.
Where do you guys live?
We're Canadian. We can't buy guns here.
Canada?
Well, in Canada, it's super hard to get a gun, and you can't get a handgun. Handguns
Where
are
in
illegal.
Canada?
I'm from Vancouver-ish. He's from. Where are you?
Toronto.
Toronto.
Vancouver's like right above Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy like hunting rifles and shit like that. You could get a handgun, I guess, if you knew the right person, but it is illegal to have a handgun.
Not until we get a green card can we get a gun. Here.
Yeah, but we're also in New York, which New York I think just changed the laws, and I think you can conceal carry them in New York.
Really?
I
In
think
New
so.
York City?
Yeah, I think you can.
Do you think? So do you think in a place like New York City, it's safer if people have guns, or it's not safer if people?
Hell
don't?
yeah.
I don't know.
Because here's the thing: the people. Okay.
So
Well-
I'll tell you about New York before the response. So New York is different than most.
No, I know. I said hell yeah specifically to the New York piece.
No, because here's where New York goes crazy. You have too many people on that island, and there is rage on the streets and on the train every day nonstop.
And there's not a ton of violence there right now, so I think you just don't mess with the sauce, right?
Yeah.
Whatever, because the reason I think part of it why it works so well in Florida is because you've always kind of had the conservative free gun thing going on here. If you have a good sauce working in New York where people are operating without the guns, and then you throw guns into the mix, it might cause a lot of fucking.
Not just that. I think kind of what you said. I think if they get introduced at the beginning, there might be a little chaos.
Yeah.
anyone can get a gun if they want a gun though.
Yeah. Right.
That's so-
But if there's barriers, it makes it a little harder. Like.
No, yeah, but like if you are determined to get a gun,
Yeah. Oh
if
yeah.
you
if
have
you're-
bad intention, you're gonna get the gun.
No,
Well,
but it's not the bad intention people. It's the people that have the right intention with the bad training.
Yeah. And it's the same in Canada. It's like if you're determined, you could get a
So
handgun.
then they should just like probably just require a class or something.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what they're gonna
They
do.
say they require a lot of things.
Yeah.
Florida's very easy. You can just walk in.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
get
yeah.
it.
No, if I lived in Florida, I would have a gun.
I technically have like
I don't have
7 guns to my name.
Yeah, I would have a bunch of guns probably.
Yeah.
I would have like a little gun. I would have. You have your handgun for when you go out. You have your shotgun for your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would have some guns. Yeah. All right. We'll
Yeah.
fucking
Sorry,
boom.
on that big yawn.
Yeah, Jade.
We're
thank
done?
you so
What
much.
did you think? It was good, eh?
This
Yeah,
is very
you did
casual.
great. Yeah. Have you ever done a podcast before?
More like interview style.
But
Okay.
this
I
was
feel like this is less interview style.
No,
No,
we
yeah.
want you to come
We
chill
learned-
to hear your fucking opinions.
We learned some
We're just
stuff about
vibing
you.
out.
We learned about how you got into the
Wait,
industry.
so where do you guys live now?
I live in New York. He lives in Austin.
I'm moving back to New York in 2 weeks.
Like,
Yeah.
we're interviewing tomorrow. My sister lives in Austin.
Who your sister lives in Austin?
She's here now?
She's visiting.
Oh yeah,
The braids.
yeah, she's in there.
Oh, that's your sister.
Sweetie, right?
Technically, by law, my sister.
Oh.
By law, my sister.
By
yeah.
law, yeah. Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
She came up to me. She knew who I was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh,
You're the gooner
She-
guy.
And then she goes, you're like your videos. I'm like, yeah,
I'm real.
She did her research.
Yeah.
I'm fucking in the head.
Could you tell people where to find you right into this camera?
Am I allowed to say my OnlyFans?
Yeah, your OnlyFans, your Instagram.
OnlyFans.com/JadeTeen. I stole the teen logo when I turned 18. Now the term is banned on OnlyFans. So
Oh, really?
I'm grandfathered in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's great.
All right, guys, it's been a good one. We'll see you next time.